So our plan is to pay a little bit up on the first of the month, and then when unemployment starts, pay a little bit more.
Samantha Silver is out of work. So is her husband. They have a 6-month-old baby and are trying to plan for the worst. So she contacted her landlord.
I kind of tried to explain the situation and ask if I could pay a reduced rent while we're unemployed.
Housing experts like Amy Plitt, the editor of Curbed NY, says she's getting hundreds of questions like these.
You can't be evicted if you don't pay your rent at this point. There is an eviction moratorium, and there are various pieces of legislation that are in place or that are being debated, I should say, at the state level to either get a rent freeze or a suspension for tenants.
What about if your lease is up? Ian Peters is dealing with that dilemma. He's a real estate agent who lives on the Upper East Side, but now he's stuck outside the border.
My lease ends in my New York City apartment in a month, end of April. I have no clue when these borders will reopen and allow me, a Canadian citizen, to get back into New York and deal with the stuff. 2 of my moving vendors I spoke to this week, they don't want to move. They don't want to be in no one's apartment.
Housing experts say if you don't want to sign another year, ask your landlord if you can do month to month. If you have to move, it is legal, but some buildings still aren't allowing it.
It is unfortunately on a building by building basis because under the pause order that Governor Cuomo signed, movers are still considered essentials. However, the problem comes into play if your landlord doesn't want you to leave because they're afraid of, COVID-19 getting into the building.
If you are positive for COVID-19, experts say alert your building manager so they can take the proper precautions. And remember, you can't be kicked out if you have the virus or are under quarantine. Natalie, Duddridge, CBS 2 News.